Welcome back to your maths class, children. Today we are going to start a new chapter, geometry. So in class third, you have already learned about curve, straight line. Okay, then you have learned about curves, open curves, closed curve. You have learned about some plane figures also and some solid figures also. So in this class and in the more coming classes, we will learn more about these figures. Okay, then line, then what is line segment, then curves. So we have simple curve also, simple closed curve also, and we have curves which are not simple closed curves. So in this class, you will learn how to identify simple closed curves and the curves which are closed curves, but they are not simple closed curves. Okay, so let's start with line. You can see a line on the screen. Yes, so children, a line is here in the picture. You can see that two arrows have been made. It indicates that the line can be extended to any length on both sides. So I have given name to the sides. First, AB. So when we want to give name to a line, we can say line AB, or you can give any name, line CD, XY, okay, YZ. So you can give names according to you or the names which are given in the question. So a line is, you have to write few points in your notebook that a line can be extended. Extended means beta वो एक side से not only from one side but from both side वो extend कर सकता है, increase, okay, extended to any length. That means by this you can say that you cannot measure line. Okay, हम line को measure नहीं कर पाएंगे. So from here AB line है, it can be extended from this side, A side से भी and B side से भी. From both side it can extend to any length. It has no end points. So yes, line has no end points. इसका कोई end नहीं होता. You can extend it to any length. कोई भी end नहीं है. किसी भी length तक आप extend कर सकते हो from both points. From point A also, from point B also. So we can say that it has no end point. इसका कोई end point ही नहीं है. A line has no length also. Line का कोई length ही नहीं है. Line has no length. You cannot measure length because it does not have any end point. So end point in here, you don't know end where it is ending. That's why you cannot measure it. That's why you cannot tell the length of line. Yes. Sometimes a line is represented by a small letter. So children, you can, if there is no name of your line, so you can represent sometimes you can represent it by a small letter, say letter L. For example, we are taking letter L. So you can see that here I have made one line for which I have given the name A and B. Now I'm making another line. I'm making one more line. I have not given any name to it. So you can give it a name small l. Okay, so this line you can denote it by L. Children, do you know how you can write line in symbols? Do you know? Do you have any idea how we can write line in symbols? So in symbols, a line. For example, let's talk about line A and B. Line AB, you can write it as is written in symbols. It is written as AB, and what you will make? You will make a symbol of line. So it will indicate that you're talking about line AB. This is the important point. So in short, in symbol, we can write like this. I hope points related to line is clear, that it can be extended to any length on both sides. From both sides, it can be extended to any length. It has no endpoint. As it does not have any endpoint, so we cannot measure length of a line. That's why we can say that a line has no length. And if the name of line is not given, suppose it is not given in your question, the name of line, what you will do? Sometimes at that time you will represent a line by small letters, say L, because line starts from letter L. Now I'm talking about the spelling. So it can be denoted as small l. And in symbols, you will write line AB. We were talking about this line. This line. So AB. In symbols, it will be written as, you will write it as AB, and above it you will draw a small line. Now next comes line segment. Now you all must be wondering, what is line segment? We know that line has no endpoint. It can be extended from both sides, but what is line segment? So children, line segment is a portion of a line. It is a portion of a line. So a portion of a line is called a line segment. Portion, you all know, एक line है, उसका small portion we have taken, and that portion is called as line segment. So children, okay, here you can see, let me zoom it. Here you can see a line segment. It is a line segment which has two endpoints. बेटा इसके दो endpoint हैं. Let's name it A and B. So by this you can say that a line segment has two endpoints. Because it has been taken from a line. ये line में से एक portion लिया है जो आपने measure करके लिया हो. ठीक है, आपने एक पोर्शन लिया तो उसका पता है ना, आपने स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट और एंडिंग पॉइंट, यू नो द स्टार्टिंग एंड एंडिंग पॉइंट. दैट्स व्हाई वी आर सेइंग दैट इट हैज टू एंड पॉइंट्स. Okay, let's say A and B are endpoints. In this line segment, A and B are two endpoints. And children, it has a length. Now you can measure it. So a line segment has a length. It has length. It has two endpoints. उसके दोनों endpoints आपको पता है, then you can measure it easily. Thus, by this you can say, thus a line segment can be measured. You can measure it. I hope line segment and line is clear. You know, I hope difference between line and line segment is clear to you, that line has no endpoint. It can be extended from both sides, but line segment, it is a portion of line. बेटा ये portion है एक line का, so it has two endpoints. Endpoints है उसका A point and B point. Endpoint है, endpoint पता है, so you can measure it. We know the length. It has its length also. Thus, a line segment can be measured, but line we cannot measure its length because it does not have any endpoint. And in symbols, let's talk about symbols. Do you know how to write line segment in symbol? No? Okay, let me tell you. In symbols, line segment AB. We are talking about, here also we are talking about AB line segment. AB line segment is written as, now what you will do? Can you guess what we will do? Yes, beta, we will write AB and we will make line segment on the top of it, above it. And children, one more thing. We can also write line segment AB as AB also. So if AB is written, there is no line above the AB, that will also indicate to line segment AB. But it is not there in your syllabus. It will come in your future classes. So we have done line, we have talked about line segment also. Let's talk about curves. Okay, I'm making few shapes. So all these, what I'm making is curve. It is a curve. So whatever I have made here is a curve. Now we will find out. Children, I'm making few more curves for you so that it will be more easier and the concept will be more clear to you. Because we are going to study a simple closed curve. Okay, they are curves, but can you see that few of them don't have closed? They are not closed. Okay, yes, so I have made few curves on the screen. Now, children, we can say that, let's give them a name. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Okay, now I have given name to them. I'm making one more curve, children. Wait. And giving it the name I. So you can see that few curves, when you see that few curves, for example, here you can see that this curve is not closed. ये closed नहीं है. Okay, here also this curve is not closed. ये भी curve closed नहीं है, ये वाला भी curve closed नहीं है. So, but they are curves. So ये कौन से curve हैं? They are open curves. कौन से curve हैं? They are open curves. But you can see that this curve, this one, they are closed. है ना? ये close है ना? They are curves and they are closed. So ये कौन से curve हुए? Closed curves. H1, then I also. But what about F and G? They are not closed because you can see the lines here. Yes, ये line आपको दिख रही है. ये close नहीं है, दोनों एक दूसरे से attached नहीं है. So they are not closed. They are again open, but they are not simple curves. अब मैं आपको ये बताऊंगी कि इस सेशन में कि simple closed curve क्या होता है and the curves which are closed, but they are not simple closed curve. So let's talk about a simple closed curve. A simple closed curve is that closed curve which does not cross each other, which does not cross itself, जो अपने आप को cross नहीं करता. They are this simple closed curve. So in the above image, when we talk about, ये देखो, ये circle है, it is not crossing to each other. ये cloud है, ये cloud भी एक दूसरे को cross नहीं कर रहा है. Okay, then this moon is again not crossing to each other. क्या वो एक दूसरे को cross कर रहा है? No. Then this curve, ये semicircle type है आपका ये, it is also not crossing itself. But when we talk about this curve, जो ये वाला कर्व है बेटा, इट इज क्रॉसिंग टू ईच अदर इटसेल्फ. ये यहाँ पे इस पॉइंट पे ये एक दूसरे को क्रॉस कर रहा है. इट इज क्लोज्ड, नो डाउट ये क्लोज्ड है, बट दे आर क्रॉसिंग टू ईच अदर. वो एक दूसरे को क्रॉस कर रहा है. सो इट इज नॉट अ, ये सिंपल क्लोज्ड कर्व नहीं है. ओके, दे आर closed curve but not simple closed curve. I'm writing it here. They are, you will say it closed curve. ये close है curves but not simple closed curve. Why they are not simple closed curves? Because they are crossing itself. Yes, यहाँ पे ये एक दूसरे को cross कर रहे हैं. So in simple words, we can say that the curves, the closed curves which are not crossing to each other, they are a simple closed curve. Okay, now here you can, now there is one activity. So you can see A curve, B, C, D. Okay, I have given name to it. Children, you will identify which one is a closed curve. First, you will identify open curves and closed curve. Then after, you will write a simple closed curve, okay, and a closed curves, but they are not a simple closed curve. This activity answers you will write in comment box. So you will identify which one is closed curve, which one is open curves, which one is a simple closed curve, okay, and which one is closed curves, but they are not simple closed curve. So this is an activity which you are going to do. You will write your answers in comment box. I have given name to A these curves A, B, C, D. फॉर एग्जाम्पल ए अगर आपको लग रहा है कि ये सिंपल क्लोज्ड कर्व है तो आप लिखोगे ए सिंपल क्लोज्ड कर्व। बी आपको लग रहा है ओपन कर्व है तो आपको लिखना है बी ओपन कर्व। फॉर एग्जाम्पल आई एम गिविंग इट एज एन एग्जाम्पल, ये आंसर नहीं है, आंसर यू हैव टू राइट इन कमेंट बॉक्स। ओके क्लास, थैंक यू, हैव अ नाइस डे। आई होप line segment curves, simple curve, closed curve, open curve is clear to you.